You already know. Y'all know how we coming. You know who this is. Yours truly. Your greatness.
Block Party Friday. And you know we turning up. Put up for the city.
Yeah. It's crazy, kid. Yeah, man, we back, man. Block Party Friday, man. We back on it, man. This OG table, pieces of your greatness, man. Every Monday, 8 to 10. You already know what it's setting for, man. We got a lot of great information. We're gonna be talking about, the after effect of Thanksgiving, man. You know how everybody got full, and we're gonna be talking about that. Then we're gonna be talking about, just being your own person, man. We're gonna be talking about that. Because a lady told me today, earlier today, that's what provoked this content today that we're gonna be dealing with tonight. She told me, she said, "Why you sitting on that sofa with your legs cocked open and doing?" I was like, "Hold up." I said, "Number one, I don't even know you." I said, if God put me on this earth to do me, He ain't put me on this earth to do you. He put me on this earth to do me. She told me why I had my legs cocked up, why, I was at work today and I was sitting out waiting for the punch in. And she said, "Why are you sitting like that?" And I'm like, "Hey, I don't even know you." I'm like, "Wow, this is crazy." So it made me think about, you gotta do you. You can't be letting the naysayers control the narrative. And this lady here, I give about, she was in her 60s, and she was, a black lady. I didn't know, once again. I don't know what provoked her to say that, but I guess me sitting the way I was sitting bothered her. The other part I should have asked, "Why you looking?" That's what I should have asked her. "Why you looking?"
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, "Why you looking between my legs? What's wrong with you, all right?"
Maybe your long john was, taking a peek. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, so I couldn't tell you.
Right, man. But it just, come on, man. I'm like, come on, I'm just doing me, man. Come on, man. I'm just sitting down, enjoying myself. Last days ago. Not really bothering nobody. And when she said that, man, it really and I was ready to take it there with her. I was ready to say, "Hey, to be honest with you, why you worrying about what I'm doing? Why does it bother you? Because you just sit there like a fool." And I was like, "Whoa." Once again, I don't know this lady.
Well, at least we're not having to deal with that with the mask. Remember when that all was going on in the stores and people were like, "You're standing too close."
Yeah.
Don't you remember that?
I remember that.
And people gave you dirty looks if they didn't like you the way your mask was on and all this. I mean, it's just, we don't need to be living that kind of world.
No, you don't, man. It's, I really didn't have a problem with the mask, because watch this. Where I was sitting at. Now, this is the next thing that happened and blew me away.
But I'm talking originally.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Oh, in the beginning, I remember that. But now watch this. Now, this is the kicker, though. After she said that, it was time to punch in, so everybody ran to the clock to punch in. When everybody ran to punch in, I got up from where I was sitting at and stood up in front of the next seat next to me and was just waiting right there to punch in. Man, I couldn't believe it, bro. The guy, you know him too, older gentleman, came over there and sneezed right where I was sitting at, where she didn't like where I was sitting. He sneezed all over that whole area. And I was like, wow, I just moved from right there. That's crazy. And I'm looking at him, and I'm saying to myself, so he told me, "Oh, man, I have allergies." I was like, I don't know if it was COVID or allergy. I don't know what it is. See, man, I don't want to have nothing to do with nobody sneezing all over me. That's one of my pet peeves. I don't want nobody coughing or sneezing in my direction. I've been like that before COVID.
They were saying today, and they, don't take it from me. I mean, I'm just listening to the national news. This wasn't some flyby on Facebook, okay?
Right.
They said there's more people dying of related causes to the vaccine than there are people dying of the flu and all that combined.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that because Diane Carroll died, right? Mm-hmm. And she made I'm gonna live forever.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, you know, she made a song Fame. She made a couple songs, hits, biggest songs in the world.
Yeah.
And I heard her telling a story on Instagram after she died, in the interview she had did, and she was saying that she was cheated for you know, for a lot of the music she did, and she had to fight tooth and nail to get what was rightfully hers for the songs, because she said the industry was really trying to like give her, man, a hee-ho. I'm talking about with no money, just playing her music all over the world, on every movie, every commercial, and not wanting her to have anything. Because those songs, every song she made was a hit, and she put it out there, and it was big.
People try to play people in every kind of industry.
They
particularly
really do.
music and entertainment industry.
But the background
You get away with it.
But the background of it was this other part too. I heard they said that she had took the vaccine, and they said that was the cause of it. She died at 63 though, which is not a bad age. You know what I'm saying? Not a bad age, but I know she wanted to go further than that. And she finally had got all the rights to her songs, and she was getting paid, you know, pretty decent for all her music that she had put out. So she was doing pretty decent for herself in more than sure, because those songs were the biggest songs in the world. Like the song Fame was huge, bro.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that song.
No, I love it.
Man. And then you remember Flashdance?
Yeah.
Man, and you remember one thing I'll never forget, when she was on that chair and the water come down out the sky. I remember, boy, that's so, man. I'll never just watch.
She's gone too, right?
Huh?
She passed.
Yeah, she just passed a couple days ago.
A couple days ago. Yeah.
She just passed at the age of 63. And you know, I was checking out my Diane Carroll, man. Rest in peace to her. Big ups to her family. My condolences to her family, man. She was a powerful woman, and she did great work with music, man. So, you know, big ups to her. I don't know if it's because of the vaccine or because she was unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been she wasn't exercising, she wasn't keeping herself up, and she wasn't, you know, eating the right foods, wasn't fasting. Because see, the biggest thing on them all is fasting, bro. Everybody has to fast. You know, at least every quarter. At least 2-3 times a year, you need to be fasting, getting your colon clean. You need to be drinking a lot of water. You need to be taking, man, different, you know, getting massages, acupuncture. You know, do these things on a regular. I know they, you know, they come off to be pretty expensive. Some people think, I don't, but you know, some people do. Go get a feet detox. You know, take care of yourself, man, because it could be the vaccine is doing that because people are not treating themselves right. You know what I'm saying? They're not putting more effort into eating healthier, you know, exercising, walking, drinking a lot of water, you know, and they're not paying, you know, and a lot of people not having enough bowel movements in one day. If you're not having at least 2-3 bowel movements, something is drastically wrong on the inside. You need to be using that bathroom at least 2-3 times a day. And guess what? I give you the benefit of the doubt at least once if you're older. You know what I'm saying? If you're younger, you're supposed to be going on the regular. You're supposed to be using the bathroom after every meal. Like, because like, look, I had people tell me, soon as you eat, you're going to use the bathroom. I said, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. Because some people, I've been around them. I worked in a plant. Yeah. At Hormel, right? Hormel Chili. I worked over for a whole year. Big up to Hormel Chili, man. Everybody work at Hormel, man. All the people I used to work with, they still there, a lot of them. I see them on Facebook. And I'm going to tell you what I learned, man. I work right next to the water fountain. It was me and another girl hitting that water fountain every day. Nobody else. And guess what? I was constantly going pee. Because I was hitting that water fountain. I tried to hit it purposely about 3, 4, 5 times a day. I kept going over that. Because where my section was at, I had that whole room. It was a room about the size of like this whole building in the front. I had the whole room like that. I had to control the machines in there. And I had the whole room on lock. Now I had kept my area clean, kept all the machines running, kept everything on the floor. And you know, everybody felt like, man, people used to come over there and shit in my room. It was so clean. You know, because I kept it so clean. And guess what? They had me and another girl. She's still on Facebook going to that water fountain. Nobody came to that water fountain all through the day. And I'm talking about in Hormel, you working non-stop, 10, 12 hours a day. I'm talking about fast pace. And watch this. Why nobody not drinking no water? When that was the only water fountain in that area? That's a bad problem, man. A lot of people have. We just not drinking enough water. I watch people, man, all through the day, man, don't drink no water. You got to keep up your water intake. So we can't really blame it on the vaccine. We can blame it on people not taking good care of themselves. But guess what? Like, this everybody bad word. Oh, that's too expensive. Nobody want to eat vegetables. Everybody ready to go keep going to McDonald's and Checkers and Rallies and paying for that $1. But guess what? I heard somebody say. I forgot what say. I don't know if it was Terrell Owens or Ultra Cinco. They say, no, I think it was somebody else. It was a basketball player. He I forgot his name, bro. It's right on the tip of my tongue. He a real famous basketball player. He said, you mean to tell me you're gonna put a dollar menu in $1 billion body? And you gotta think about that. You're gonna put a dollar menu. Ain't nothing wrong with hitting McDonald's, I ain't against it. But don't hit that salad bar the majority of the time. Hit that salad bar. I'm talking about drink a lot of water. Drink at least a half a gallon of water a day. Don't let them fool you. I'm talking about buy you some fruits and vegetables. Take and get you a salad every now and then. Instead of going to get something off that menu, go get you a salad. So I ain't gonna lie, I never forget, everybody be ordering everything they want. Guess what I ordered? A salad. And everybody in the thing had number one from Chick-fil-A. I got a salad. When the Zags, we got the chicken finger plate. I got a salad. I got my chicken fingers in my salad, but I had my salad.
Those salads are pretty good over there.
Yeah, man, both of those locations.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A got a great salad. Big up Chick-fil-A, send my check. Zags got a great salad. That salad, I'm talking about, and it's huge. That's a huge salad. Once you eat one of those salads, you full for the night. To be honest with you.
Or go over to Chipotle.
Or go nah, I'm telling you right now, I love to go to Chipotle too. I'm talking about eating healthy is important because now Chipotle, what I usually get? I usually get either the beef or I get the what the other one is. It's another one they had up in there too. They have turkey too, don't they? And Chipotle.
Talking about turkey sandwich?
No, I'm talking about turkey like meat.
No, they got pork and beef and chicken.
And chicken. I usually get the beef or I get the chicken. Sometimes I get the tofu. Sometimes I get that brown rice, and then you remember they had the
That be tasting like meat too, depending on how they fix it.
How they fix it, right? It do. It all depends. That tofu, that's a good one. What else? They get that brown rice or that spinach rice. You know, they had that spinach rice for a long time. Then they had you remember this? They had this for a long time. They took it off the menu though. They had that cauliflower rice over there at Chipotle. Yeah, they had the cauliflower rice. But it's really important, man, that people eat healthy. Spend that money, man, because if you don't now, you will later. You know, you don't have to spend it on prescription drugs. You don't have to spend it on, the doctor running you back and forth to get pills like a shade tree mechanic, fix one thing and break another. You know what I'm saying? So let's focus more on not blaming the vaccine for being unhealthy, but guess what? Blaming ourselves because we don't want to go get a detox, a feed detox. You don't want to go get a colon clean.
Pay me now or pay me later.
Right. You gonna pay. So why not do it now? I already take my money going on spending up now on health and stuff. People been telling me that for years. Man, you spend all that money on that stuff? Yeah. Guess where you catch me at? In Whole Foods.
Oh, we got a good bar.
Man, that ball the chain every day. Man. I'm talking about.
I go there every day, man.
I bet you
Whole
do.
Food. Yeah,
Man.
they got a salad bar, they got good
Watch this.
mixture of stuff. Like,
Quick story, Cash, no cap. I'm down in Whole Foods because I done visit every Whole Food through Atlanta and in Georgia. All different Whole Foods everywhere. I'm in Whole Foods, downtown Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about?
not that one. You talking
I do.
Not the one by Boulevard.
It's right there, but not too far from the highway. What that street is? Spring Street? Is that Spring Street, Dean?
Oh, is it up there by Midtown? Somewhere? Like
You got a Shell gas station around there not too far?
That's Shell gas station on the corner.
On that corner.
Oh, you talking about, is it by the Publix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about that Publix.
Right up in that Publix.
Yeah.
I'm guess what? I'm going to Whole Food right there. Stop right there right quick when ran up there. Give me a salad. I'm fixing a big salad and I'm about to get me a smoothie. Right? I'm getting me a salad. And then guess what? Look at I'm fixing a salad off
I don't think about that. I know what you're finna. I'm gonna let you go on and say it. I just finna say it, but you go and finish your story. I know you. I'm gonna say I'm just about to say it. So
say it, bro. I'm fixing an off the chain salad. I got so much up in there. I'm talking about I got the whole bar on my salad. I'm talking about every vegetable, every fruit. I'm talking about I got so much stuff in there because I like to have them different flavors going in there, man. Seeing them off bananas. So watch this. I'm putting something on there. Then I heard somebody say, excuse me. I look up, it's Young Jeezy. It's Young Jeezy, man. It's Young Jeezy, man. He health conscious, man. Shout out to Young Jeezy, man.
When you went to the counter and sat there and sat on that weight thing.
Ooh.
I'm like, man, I ain't finna pay for all this just for.
Say, bro, no cap. The salad was $35.
You might have everything on that.
I had so much stuff on there, bro. Man, Whole Food bar is off the chain. Send my check. I'm talking about Whole Foods.
You already know. Y'all know how we coming. You know who this is. Yours truly. Your greatness.
The producer.